बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन अल्लाहुम्मा सल्लि अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मदिन व बारिक सल्लिम व सल्लि अला। Dear colleagues, this is male young patient complaint of no child, although he has been married for the last 6 years and they have no child. So when I asked the patient to go for the semen analysis, the result was azoospermia. There were no sperm. So then I asked to have a scan of the testes. So whenever we try to locate the cause of the azoospermia, the ultrasound is the necessary part to evaluate the testicular area, scrotal area, to rule out any underlying cause. So here we can see that this is the right testes, where this is the mediastinum, and here we can see the tiny cystic structures. Here we can appreciate these are the tiny cystic structures along the mediastinum of the testes at the posterolateral aspect. So these are extending from the mid of the testicular parenchyma, extending peripherally to the ciprolateral portion. So these cystic structures which are not showing any blood flow, although the parenchyma is showing the blood flow, but within the cystic structures no blood flow is seen. So these are the tubular ectasia of the retitestes. This condition is called the tubular ectasia of the retitestes. Usually it is seen over the 50 years in the 50-year age patients, but this patient is almost age of 20-22 years, and this condition is present in the right testes. What happened? The seminiferous tubules which are present along the mediastinal testes, these take the sperms and then go supralaterally at the retitestes, which is the structure within the testes. They have complex anastomosis, and then from the retitestes, these anastomosis of the seminiferous tubules convert or transform into the efferent ductules, which carry the sperms to the tubular system of head of the epididymis. So when there is a partial or complete obliteration of the efferent ductules, then it results into the dilatation of the seminiferous tubules, proximal seminiferous tubules. This condition is called tubular ectasia of the retitestes, because the retitestes is the place for the complex anastomosis of the seminiferous tubules. Therefore, although this is benign condition, but here if it is present bilaterally, it can cause azoospermia. So The cause of the azoospermia here in this patient is the tubular ectasia of the rete testes. So I move to the second testes. What is the condition of the second testes? This is the left testes. Here also the cystic dilatation of the tubular seminiferous tubules is present. So this is also the tubular ectasia of the rete testes. We can see these small cystic dilatation along the mediastinum of the testes in the left testes. This one, this one, this one, and on the right side so there is bilateral symmetrical tubular ectasia of the rete testes. So what should be the treatment in this case, as this is the case of infertility, male infertility? What should be the treatment or further plan for this patient? So this is the case of urologist, and I would like to ask from the urologist what should be the plan for the treatment and plan for the plan to any treatment for infertility. This is the tubular ectasia. So thank you very much. Wonderful.